What's going on, y'all? Fab Guy here. Just installed this Nifty shifter, Nick and Time Films. Well, shout out to him. This thing's awesome, man. So what we got going on here, show you guys how I use this thing. I turn it on. Now it's active. First gear. Second gear is in the third position. Now the overdrive position will be third gear. That's all I got. And then I got this nice switch. Flip that. Now I'm in fourth gear. So what that does is just reduces each gear by one. So now the first, second gear position is second gear. Third gear, fourth gear. If I want to go back to third, flip that switch. So it's 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4 with the switch on. And then I have a nice torque converter lock. You lock the converter, you can see that little dot appear, kind of the asterisk. Converter's locked, converter's not locked. And the way I got it set up is, it's pretty cool, is that when I go into manual mode, which it's in right now, no, it's not in manual mode. So when I'm in manual mode, the TCM, the computer of the transmission, controls the torque converter. But I could also lock it out at any time. So what's been really helpful, come out here in Landers, I'm out in the desert right now, my folks' house. And so on my way up here, going up the grades, so I put her in fourth gear, is what I do, and lock the torque converter. So put that on, put that in fourth gear, boom. And I put the pedal to the metal. I can give it 100% throttle and it's not gonna downshift into second gear and be screaming at 5,000 RPM. And locking the converter is really interesting in fourth gear. I mean, no joke, the RPM will drop about 500 to 750 RPM. So I can be at, you know, let's say I'm at 2250 with the converter locked. And then if I unlock the converter, the thing will shoot up all the way to 3,000. So as it starts to bog down, what I'll do is I'll unlock the converter, gives it a little more RPM, and then if I need to, I can go into third gear. But I just bombed these grades up here like I never have. I couldn't believe it. Definitely stresses the engine a little more. Engine was running a little hotter than it normally would have, but the tranny stayed cool. The tranny never hit higher than 162 going up these giant hills on the freeway. And dude, it's like 102 degrees out here. So I'm not far from King of the Hammers, Johnson Valley, Landers, about 20 minutes away. So there you go, guys. If you don't have this, you should put it in. The other good reason is, for example, I went up to Sequoia National Forest. I'm up like 11,500 feet. Well, on the way down, all I could do is put it in 1, 2. So I'm either in first gear, which is too short, or I go into third gear and it's too tall. So then I'm riding my brakes the entire time. So now I can hold second gear and lock the converter and slow myself down going down a hill. It's much safer. Really, really helpful. And when I'm out in the sand washes, what's really neat is I can pre-run in second gear and lock the converter, and the tranny is staying noticeably cooler. So there you have it. There's my review. If you'd like to hear more, see it in action, I'd be happy to do a video. Let me know what you think.